Let me turn the camera around. Y'all, I got my baby. I got my baby nephew. This is my backyard, y'all. That all that is not my land. Um, our backyard cuts right where you see that high grass. My camera is so crappy, y'all. It's probably doing all type of flicking and stuff. Not gonna do too much, y'all, and show y'all. That's not my house. I just showed y'all. But anyway, I just want to do a quick live, really just to try to give myself the momentum. I am using this little thing to stroll my baby. But really, I'm just going live to give myself the momentum and the push, y'all, because listen, I am really going through it mentally. Let me turn back around to myself. Hey. But I'm really going through it mentally and whatnot. Um, I have been sick. I don't know if it really was the flu or what, y'all. Some type of cold flu, something. I know a lot of people have been getting it, so I figured that's what it is. I just been taking that and trying to eat some whole foods, recovering, rest course, but making sure to side like to get. I'm underneath the shade. Y'all see all that sun, but y'all see I'm in the shade, okay? And if you can see the wind and stuff, it's blowing. And it feels pretty good. I just got out here like literally as soon as I started this live. I woke up from a nap because I ate my breakfast and took some of my medicine. Fell asleep. I was clocked in. I'm gonna get to the nitty gritty of like everything with my job and my career path and all of that because I have not did a good video on YouTube in a long time. And honestly, every video that I do, I don't want it to be an update video, right? Because I take so much time between posting and I don't be consistent enough. At one point, I was at least being consistent with community tab posts. But yeah, I don't want to be so inconsistent to where every time I come back on here, I'm having to give this update about giving another update, right? I'm like, well, I'll be back with y'all. Let y'all know what's next and what's next of what's next and what's next of what's next. Like, no, we don't want to do that, y'all. So, um, anyway, I am just getting some air, and strolling my nephew. Hey to everybody that's in here. Hey, I didn't want to show y'all me because I wasn't looking the best, but hey, 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 hey. Hey to everybody who joined the live. Thank you for anybody who's tapping the live. As y'all can see, my baby. That's my nephew, y'all. That's not my actual child. That's my nephew. That's my nephew that I'm strolling. That's my nephew. But y'all, I'm just giving a quick hi. Hi, hi. Hi, King Lover. Hello. Hello, y'all. Hey. Hello. Thank you so much. Thank you. That is my nephew. He is about to be 7 months. I'm just strolling him, getting him out of the house. Because we both need some fresh air. He about to get mad. He about to get mad because when I don't push him, ooh wee. Thank you so much to those of you who have subscribed. If you guys are on here, y'all go check out my community tab on my channel and go check out my other videos. I have long form and short form videos, y'all. Check me out. Thank you so much, Ember, for subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for saying my nephew's cute. Y'all, this channel is supposed to be lifestyle, beauty, motivation. Thank y'all. Yes, this is my sister's baby. But me and her look alike, so I can see how. But yes, this is my nephew. He's so cute. I'm close with all of my nieces and as y'all can see, I'm just showing y'all the backyard. Like I have a huge backyard. Now all that land back there we do not own. But this is like from the back of my house, just a little bit. But it's so much, y'all. When they have it cut, if y'all can see those trucks over there, they're cutting. But when they have that big, large field cut, I like to walk back there. Of course, if it's not too sunny. Hi, King Lover. Hi, King Lover. Of course, if it's not too sunny, I like to walk back there. But yeah, y'all, check out my main channel. Go to my community tab. I share Instagram videos, TikTok. I don't really post on other platforms. Right now, yes, this big backyard, y'all, is the truth. I'm an introvert, but y'all, and I don't like going out as far as group or events and all that big crowds. But y'all, when I hey, um, but y'all, when I go outside, it's another feeling. Of course, not when it's too cold, not when it's too hot. But y'all, I mean, being an introvert and just getting to walk around outside and feel God given air, you guys. And that's really where I'm coming from with what I'm talking about. Y'all look at him. He act like he is 1 year old, but he is literally only 6 months, y'all. Um, but that breeze is hitting me. First of all, I'm so blessed to be able to be feeling this breeze. I'm just blessed to be alive. I've went through a couple of health issues and stuff like that, y'all. But I'm 27 years old. I'll be 28 in October. On October 6th, to be exact. Look, I'm looking back. On October 6th, to be exact, I will be 20. I will be 28 years old. I'm sorry, I mixed that up. Oh, your little brother is 1.5. Oh, so cute. Yeah, so I mean, y'all, the yard from the front. This is my neighbor's yard, so I'm not gonna show them because it's really close. We have one neighbor, but y'all, I'm so blessed to be at this house. We've actually been at this house for 15, 16 years, and again, it's not the best in terms of it needs a lot of remodeling and stuff like that. But as far as location and how the house is. Thank you so much. How the house is. I do like it. But yes, I am going to work hard towards getting me and my son our own place. If you guys don't know from checking out my channel, I am a type 1 diabetic. I'm newly diagnosed as of last year. I ended up in ICU last year and found out I was a type 1 diabetic. I had no idea before then. So I got diagnosed, and I've pretty much been navigating my way through since then. I am now on an insulin pump. I believe if you go to my channel, you guys, you can see my insulin pump. You can see my Dexcom and stuff like that. However, let me show you guys. Um, yes, my Dexcom and my insulin pump. Okay, so yeah. So I use that on a daily. It's been a lifesaver, quite literally. But I don't think that the insulin shots were really. I think a pump is just what's best for me right now. And then until we and I have stickers for it, y'all, but I don't have them on. And once again, I'm gonna do a video on that. But y'all, some days you just get so drained that you hardly feel like doing what you need to do. But of course, if you value your life, you want to live. You know, you need to do the things you need to do. I've had several breakdowns this morning, and I've just been having a lot of breakdowns here lately. Um, about the fact that, yeah, life is tough because this is an everyday thing. And with work, I've been trying my best to keep up the job. Hello, trying my best to keep up the job that I have. Because again, I have to have some type of income to take care. I have a 4-year-old child. This is my nephew that's 6 months, like I said, but I have a 4-year-old child, and he is great. He's amazing. He actually went to pre-K last year, but with the pre-K program that he was in, they're not offering it this year, and that really sucks because I didn't get to sign him up for the other one. Had I, because, and I really didn't, y'all, because I thought he was going to end up, hi, I thought he was going to end up being in, I thought he was going to end up being in that program that he was in last year. So I didn't end up getting him signed up for the other one. It did cost, and I think they were going to let a few kids in on for free. or at a lower cost. But like I said, I didn't sign him up because I thought he was going to get into the other free program. As a single mom, especially in the United States right now, you guys, it's not. Oh yeah, okay, your papa deals with the same thing. Yes, you guys, being a diabetic, whether you are type 1 or type 2, it is rough. It's not an easy thing. So I really send my prayers to anyone who deals with any type of sickness. It could be lupus, you may have cancer, you may have arthritis, you may have asthma, you may have bad allergies, you may have, I mean, whatever the case may be, because everyone deals with everything so different, um, differently. And you never know what someone else is going through, that may be taking such a toll on them to where they can't navigate through life, versus those of us who might can handle a lot more. And I've been able to handle, like, I've been sick, but I will clock into work anyway. I will leave the emergency room, clock into work anyway. You know, push myself past the point, because I wanted to show that I was extremely grateful for the job opportunity, because I hadn't really worked since the beginning of last year. I think it was March when I was out of work. I ended up falling sick. Oh, you're blind in one eye? And see, that's, oh, another thing, vision. Vision. Some people have vision problems, hearing problems. Some people have neurological issues, right? Nerve damage. Whether some people have issues with their hands, their feet, right? Like, there's so many things that people deal with, you guys, on a daily. And my heart really goes out to people that have to deal with so many things that others may feel is nothing, but the rest of us realize is so hard and such a heavy burden to carry. So, well, like I said, so shout out to all of the people who manage to get through everyday life. Yes, I most definitely. And one thing about it, I really thank God that I felt this way prior to me ever getting sick. And now I see, they say that God makes provision, right? Or sometimes this is what I feel. Um, God will equip us with things. And I know it's provision, and then like things that are I cannot think of the word, you guys, right now. But he prepares us in certain ways, right? Like, I might not have known years ago that I would be the one that end up type 1 diabetic, or I would be the one that end up dealing with seizure episodes, or I would be the one to deal with being a single mom, or blah, 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 right? I might not have known that, but he put me, I feel like he set me up in a good space for that, right? He put me around people that were already single moms. He put me around people that already struggled with health issues. He put me around, in a family of love. He blessed me, like, as a baby. I didn't know that I wouldn't have my biological dad in my life, but he blessed me with a stepdad, which I don't call stepdad at all. But just for clarification, to tell my testimony, I'm going to say this, but that is my dad who raised me since I was a baby. I know no other father but him, and I never not claim him as such. But again, for testimonial purposes, just to be very transparent about my situation in hopes to help someone else. Um, Again, that man came through, did his job so well. Never made me feel neglected, never made me feel out of place. I appreciate him so much for that, and the love and the family oriented things that he did helped me and my family so much to be, where we are today. And I'm so grateful and thankful for that. So I like to try to spread the love back to others when I can. And again, it was just a lot of things. I lost a little cousin, which is on the dad's that I'm referring to side. I lost her in 2021 from type 1 diabetes, and she had it since she was adolescent, and she passed at 16 years old, you guys. At 16 years old. And it was very heartbreaking. And once again, prior to it happening, I got to spend time with her. Prior to it happening, I got to, be around her. And I guess And don't feel bad, you guys. And I'm just saying this because I'm just trying to tell my testimony. And let me show my face. Hey, everybody, thank you so much. I'm sweating a little bit because it's hot. But don't worry, I'm not too hot, y'all. But um, I just got some lotion and stuff on my face, so it looks bad. But I'm okay. It's not very, just extremely hot in the shade. Thank you so much for those who are saying sorry for my loss. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, she was very sweet, outgoing, very lovable. I did watch her struggle a lot with it, and it wasn't the best. And for her to pass from that, I feel so bad. And I know a lot of people have some opinions, and oh, and you have to, you most definitely have to take care of yourself, you guys. You most definitely have to value your life more than you have to value your life more than anyone else. And I know that can be hard, especially if you, once again, some people deal with I know people who deal with such bad depression that they cannot even work. They're not able to leave the house. They are classified as disabled because of their depression and because of their anxieties. Oh, your dog passed. My dog passed as well. She was so, so sweet. She passed in 2023. I still have her cage and stuff back there. I will show you guys in a minute my dog's cage, but her name was Fendi. She was so, so cute. But anyway, I do plan on getting another dog soon. I think a dog would actually help my mental health, but I know that it would be a lot to deal with as well because y'all, dogs are, if you want to take care of them properly, and if you have a close connection to animals like I tend to have, it's a lot. It's a lot of time, money, energy. It's almost like having a child. So a fur baby is a big responsibility. And this is my nephew once again, but I have a um 4-year-old myself, will be 5 next month. And then my niece is 12. Well, one of my nieces are 12, and the other niece is 8. And then I have my nephew right here. He's 6 months, about to be 7 months. Another nephew, 9 years old. Um, but anyway, I'm naming off of all of my nieces and nephews, but I'm just saying that to say I care for my family just as much. And once again, for me to get another, oh, because she loves sleep my door by sleeping by. Oh, that's too cute. Yeah, so I plan on getting me another animal. I'm not too fond of cats, I won't lie. I like all animals. I had a guinea pig before. I've had cats. But I'm not too fond of cats. When it comes to like a personal pet that I would like choose to get and actually put so much time and energy in, a dog is my choice because dogs are just, to me, they're the most human like in characteristics and personality traits and stuff. Like I feel like dogs are human like. So I like dogs. But anyway, y'all, yes, we deal with so many things people do, and this is not to be a negative live. This is really just to give you guys a little bit of insight on what I've just been dealing with here recently. But you can really go to my channel on my community tab, and with my long form content and my short form content, and you guys will find out a lot more about me and my family and my life. Um, and yeah, but I was kind of hurt today because I had to step away from work. And this is one of the first days that I really did this. Because other than that, I have been, like I said, even coming from emergency room, I have had to go to doctor appointments in a whole nother city. And I will travel to make sure I'm back to work on time. I have really been pressing to keep this job. I love working from home, grateful for the opportunity. But I have to trust and believe that God will bless me with the opportunity to do the same again, and He will. I'm also in school right now, you guys, for medical billing and coding. Well, right now I'm under the category of medical office and billing specialist, but medical billing and coding. But what I really have always liked to do is administrative work, human resources. So I do have a human resources management certification. I went to University of Phoenix. I'll show you guys that in the house, my plaque. So I do have my undergrad for human resources management, and then I'm going to go back and I am going to receive my bachelor's in human resources. And I'm really hoping that that is able to land me a role in that field, and I can go from there. So I have interest in human resources and payroll. So I'm also going to take my payroll certification, you guys. I think I will, matter of fact, that just reminds me, but I'm hoping to be able to go ahead and pay for that testing and that certification at the end of this month. I got to study, but I'm just saying to have my money put to the side for my payroll certification. I should have that money put to the side by the end of this month. And yeah, so a lot of my stuff that I'm going to be getting is going to be investments in my career, investments in my health, just like for my channel. I need a new phone. Not only because, like I was showing you guys with this Dexcom, I have the Dexcom app on my phone, and this phone is a 64 gigabyte iPhone. Like, it don't hold much. In order for it to work properly, I'm gonna need another phone because it's glitching now. The camera is terrible. Also, um, that's my child, y'all. But I don't want to show him because they don't have on clothes. They're boys, so it's okay if they don't have on a shirt, in my opinion. But I don't want to show them because of that. So yeah, I don't want to get my video flag, my live flag. But he's having a snack. And again, he's going to be, that so far as I know, he'll be spending this school year with me, which is fine. I will be teaching him, homeschooling him from home. My son has been with me from home since 2020 when I had him. And that's the year I started working from home because of COVID. I believe it was, yeah, 2020, 2021. Yes, I started working from home. But I also was working at my old job I had at Goodwill. I had worked there. So I was bouncing back and forth between those jobs from 2019 to, I believe, well, it was 2018. And I bounced back and forth from there until 2021. After that, I think I worked, like I said, kept working from home at several different jobs. And then I ended up working at a hotel once or twice, I believe 2022. 2023, once again, working from home most of the time. I moved to another city in my second place of my own. And then I moved back to my hometown, which again, it wasn't nothing but 30 minutes away that I moved. Moved back here, and then I've been here ever since. So that's what I've been doing. But y'all, I've been in school and stuff trying to get that together. And I just wanted to preface all that to say, like, I have to get my channel going, not only because I've always loved YouTube and I want to share my story with you guys, but it's pretty much needed at this time. The income, the opportunities and things that social media can provide, I do want to take advantage of in the most humblest way because I need those resources for me and my child. So that's what I am doing. So stay tuned to see. If you go to my channel, like I said, guys, you'll see spaces where I've been cooking and doing all type of stuff. But you have to go to the main part of the channel so that you can see a lot of that stuff. And then and then you can see the other videos. I think I have a few where I'm baking, I'm making some snacks and treats. Like I said, lifestyle, beauty, motivation. I probably repeated myself in this live, but this was to gain my momentum back, y'all. I gotta get used to the fact that I'm about to be picking up the camera, filming. I'm gonna get my hair, look at my baby. I'm gonna get my hair looking a lot more presentable so that I can be on camera talking with you guys. I'm going to be doing a lot of walk with me videos because I did have a series of that. And that, again, is for my health, both mental and physical. And so, yeah, I might be having a little bit more time on my hands, so it seems, to get that stuff done. and everything should be fine. But thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in. Thank you for the ones who liked, and thank you for the ones who subscribed. Thank you so much for staying and listening. Like, comment on other videos, you guys. Go check out, look at him. Go check out the other videos because you may really like some of them. I have a variety of content, so just go on there and see. Yeah. Go ahead and go on there and see what you may like. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll check in with you guys later. Bye. Say bye.